Tinghuatien not competing in this final. Cairo. This is her third World Cup this year and her first final. 5th in qualification. This beam routine is worth a 4.8 in terms of difficulty level. It is the easiest of the beam routines in this final. Nanazine Timurova also has a routine worth a 4.8 in terms of difficulty. The others are all in the 5s, and then we have Karolina Moore with a 6.4. In qualification, the 22-year-old. She finished 5th in the Cairo final. Her second World Cup final of the year. Didn't make the final in Cottbus. Finished 21st in qualification in Doha last year, so she is certainly an improving athlete. It's a shame to see her coming off the beam, but straight back on, to much encouragement from the crowd. Well, she recovered well from the disappointment of coming off the apparatus. Well, perhaps that pin should come off the beam. Third up, this is Chiara Bazzazzi of Italy. The 16-year-old appearing in her very first World Cup final. Huge improvement from the last time we saw her in Cairo. Earlier on in the season, she finished 25th in qualification, and now in Doha she finds herself in the final, having qualified in 4th place. But this well-controlled dismount and a well-executed routine, a couple of small wobbles. The youngster, and it's the exact same score for her in the final. A very consistent performer indeed, and that. But for how long? Karolina Moore will be favourite to take gold in this beam final. can see why. Best in qualifying by a substantial margin. It is a shame. You get the sense that that will now open up this competition. Kaylina Moore has already qualified for the Paris Games, where she'll be representing Algeria. Well, incredibly, despite coming off the beam, Kaylina Moore gets herself ours yesterday. It was a very closely fought final. Kaylina Moore took gold, and then it was close between silver, bronze and fourth place. And Martins was third best in qualification. This beam routine worth a 5.2 in terms of difficulty. The second lowest ranked of these final routines in terms of the difficulty level. Pointed. With that score, Lara Casabuena of Spain still in with a chance of Olympic qualification, but that is not a good start for the young Spaniard. She had a good start to the season. She got bronze at the Cairo World Cup on the floor. Mathematically, is still hopeful of a chance to go to Paris. Nanazine Temirova of Azerbaijan, 8th in qualification and our penultimate athlete to take to the beam. And an almost identical mistake to the one we saw from Lara Casabuena, from the 16-year-old. Well, it's been a good weekend so far for Azerbaijan, with 2 finalists in the men's events. Nikita Simonov on rings, taking a medal. Well, we saw Temirova competing in Cottbus and in Cairo. She didn't make either of those finals. She has made the final here today. So this young gymnast is improving, heading in the right direction, picking up vital experience. And she is performing with real confidence. She hasn't let that slip up at the beginning deter her in any way. Of course, as she gets older and grows in experience, she'll be able to add more difficulty to the routine. This one's worth a 4.8. She scored highly in execution, though, in qualification. 1.6 for Temirova. Down on her mount. Anna Lashevska, our final gymnast to go. She is the 2022 Junior European Champion on the beam. She will be at the Olympics come the summertime, still just 16 years of age. But she's already collected a handful of medals at World Cup level. 5 golds in total. At both World Cups and World Challenge Cups. So 5 golds, 2 silvers, 1 bronze. And she is in just her 2nd year of senior competition. She took a silver on beam, or silver on uneven bars rather, in Nosijek earlier this year. Gold on the beam. Lashevska gets herself into 1st position. And that is where she will stay, because she is the final gymnast to compete in the beam and more. You must be wondering what could have been, and she managed to stay on the beam, but quite incredible that she did.